I just, what matters to me is just everyone having a good time. No worries. Okay, ready? What's a ship? Aww.
A large seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water.
I love how when they draw little shades doing this thing with their hands, they look like little children. I mean, this is a child, but still, they did such a good job with animations. Yay, you're so great, Fifi. You've learned so much.
You have taught me much,
Oh,
Colin.
he's actually questioning him, like quizzing him and stuff.
You have helped to expand my vocabulary.
Oh gosh, they really love each other.
You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world.
What game are you playing, by the way? There's tons of stuff I don't know either. Maybe we should leave here and go explore the world.
Because we are friends.
Aww. That's right. Yay, it's gonna be fun. Request. They're actually really
Do not
expensive.
desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
The richer. Why does he say if we can continue to live with humans? Are they shades?
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all. Women and children.
Maybe these are the shades because now we can understand them.
what should we do? What can we do?
This is where I kind of used to live. Oh my gosh, seeing this hut now is heartbreaking after that story that we read. This is so sad. Like, along with like the flower and the drawing and everything. This is just the worst, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
Emil! Emil, wait!
Oh,
Emil! He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. Say good, sunshine.
please get up. Oh, there goes our home. I love Tyrant's voice lines. They're such a great addition to this playthrough. Almost as funny as Vice. I remember I got really freaked out when I saw this the first time. That was very scary. I thought he was gone. Like when I saw his face like that, I was like, oh. Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed a magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. Destroy. Eviscerate. Crush. Kill. These are the dark impulses that override all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. What? What does that mean? Emil's dream rampage. What? What does he mean by our instincts? Like, he also shares a body in a way? Because, like, I guess his instincts are like a different person? Or. Okay. A klaxon sounds from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. Thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone get out of here now. Get out of here. The researcher's words are abruptly cut as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams, the sound echoing off the walls of the laboratory until the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they have just seen. Then a female scientist takes a step back and lets fly with a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster in all of its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, its head a grinning skull, and it's massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it chomps about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of some wretched starving beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6. I see. Also known as Halwa. Emil's sister. I see. No! Oh no, please stop! Oh God, save me! Save me! I don't want to die! One by one, the maddened cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with the focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent. And only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It's a sound that curses those who dared bring such evil into the world, and yet one that also seems to be pleading for help. So sad. So there was a part of her soul that was still in there. 2 sets of footsteps echo in an otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One set belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. Is this Emil's theme? Is that what it's called? The other belongs to a severe man in a long white coat. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrists. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey an exceedingly difficult one for a boy who cannot see. Excuse me. Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded, and rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. This last humiliation proves too much, and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples to the floor, smashing his head on the pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. It's terrible. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. Aww. This is okay, so this is basically his petrification getting out of control. Close your damn eyes, roars the man. Yes, sir, stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He hadn't realized the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, and now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning to stone anything that falls under their gaze. Don't look at me, barks the man. Never look at me. I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so you just hand me the blood. Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. Sir, stop! You're hurting me. I told you to keep your eyes and your mouth shut, so do it. The man knows this boy. This weapon could wipe him out with a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold, and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. Right then, on your feet, let's move. Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environs are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained a deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownies slathered in a strawberry sauce. Ew. His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being, rendered into what can only be described as paste. That's disgusting and disturbing. The man blinks. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. Hi Eric, how are you doing? What's up? Welcome back. I'm just going through the second playthrough, and honestly, this is about the most disturbing thing that I've read. I don't want to say ever, but probably this week. But it's honestly it's so good. It's so good. I didn't expect that this playthrough was gonna have so much reading, but it's really good. How are you today? After a moment, his thoughts simply cease altogether, as if mind realizes that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. You can go the rest of the way on your own, says the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human. You're a monster. With this, the man spins around and dashes back down the hall. A helpless Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor fade into the distance. Emil finds himself alone in a room with the stench of death and blood. For a moment, he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squashed this plan. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. That's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice to guide him, almost as if it was calling him home. By the time Emil reaches the third level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds from numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together. We ate cookies together. We cried together. We laughed together. And sometimes I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for. So holding that feeling close to his chest, he presses on, slow step after the other. Working on getting the different endings in NieR Automata. Oh, nice! How far along are you? I'm probably gonna be playing Automata very early next year because I'm really wanting to do that before the anime comes around. So hopefully it's gonna be one of my first games after New Year and whatnot. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I don't know what's harder, the combat or the story. What do you think? She is his sister, and he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that had been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft, crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First, the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little color the beast one possessed fades to a dull, ashen gray. And yet somehow it summons what strength remains and pulls itself towards Emil one slow, lumbering effort at a time. How terrible is it that he had to do this to his sister? This is so disturbing. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he loved more than anyone else in the world. Otherwise, the moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Halua, but everyone says you're too powerful. They say it's too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil watches her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waits in utter, perfect silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sadness incarnate. The moment number 6 petrification is complete, memories flood into Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold, all alone in the room with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother. And yes, it was her little brother, the little brother who in a sense saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother, racked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep in a single, silent voice. It is terrible. It was our combined power that destroyed Eri. Whole existence, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. We took everything. So that technically means that his sister kind of lives on within him as well, with like her memories and consciousness and whatnot, if I'm understanding this correctly. My sweet, gentle sister turned into a monster. And the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. If my instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process, if that power ends up hurting someone I love, what a fucking terrible thing to happen to you. It would be so stressful. Like, I don't wanna, you know? I'm not a monster. Or I feel like one. This is not what it felt like the first time around. Oh my god.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminated.
Looks like we've got... Oh, Lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminated.
I think it's the physical attacks that damage him.
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs. Knock it down.
I'm trying to.
Take out the shade.
Exterminating. Ing. 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 Ing.
Leave away, that's enough. You're gonna be destroyed if you keep fighting. Aww.
Must defend my mission.
No, I can't think about you. Aww. I've never felt like more of a monster. I don't want to be alone again.
Oh, damn it. That's a shade. It's a shade.
Kill him. Kill him. Feed the hate inside you.
That is horrific. I'm a monster. I am a certified monster.
Exterminating. Ing. 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 Ing.
This thing can transform?
Do I even have a choice to... Phoebe, what are you doing?
Escape.
Escape. Oh, he's trying to run away.
Escape. Go. See the world.
See the world. Aww. Oh my god. Wait, no, you can stop now. It's not enough.
Must protect. Must fight.
This is terrible. I want to stop.
Where do you think you're going?
He just wants to... Come on. Stupid game. Make me... Stop. He's my best friend in the whole world. Stop hurting him. This is so stupid. No. What a stupid game. What? Now I have to kill the shade too. Great. Great. This is so dumb. Like, we couldn't have known, we couldn't have possibly known, but...
Must defend my mission.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. I wanted to be with you forever.
Khalil. Together. Bibi. Alone. Bibi. Cry.
Stop this! I'm not gonna cry over a robot. I'm not gonna... There's no way. No!
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me!
Stop this.
Why did you have to be here? Why you? Why?
Beautiful. What a perfect example of humanity.
What is the point of all of
You
this?
took everything from me.
No.
Killed my brother. You killed my mother.
I want the playthrough where he comes to the realization
Still be
that it's his
alive.
fault.
Hey, come on. That's enough.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead, I can forage wherever I want. Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of powerful weapons. Just leave it to me. Leave it all to me!
It's such a small detail to be able to understand what they were talking about and to just hear their perspective. Everything is exactly the same, yet completely different.
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
Yeesh. I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before. Huh? What's that?
Yeah, this is new. Oh, so this is how the postman discovered it for the first time. Got it. Everything's coming together so nicely. Oh, so this is what happened to him. To the postman, at least.
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground. What was that? Hey, is
Did he see the
there?
creepy girl? This is positively unnerving.
Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
Is there a jump? There's no jump scares. Please no.
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you anyway? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
Just ship or? Oh, never mind. There's no cutscenes. This is also new. Oh, this is how he was coming over to take care of her, I suppose.
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
Her cough is actually her shade talk. Jesus. She doesn't really like it.
Easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no
Never
one's
mind.
gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think?
He named his shade.
Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
But how did she take up a human form like that? Or was she possessed? Based on what we now know about shades.
Hey there, Louise.
I wonder if he would have treated her differently if he knew she wasn't a human.
Say, where'd you get that red bag? Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything.
Oh, so this is when she already got the ferryman.
Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any.
She just wanted the bag.
I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in there for you.
If she wasn't so dangerous, it would have been so precious.
Pretty nice, huh? Huh. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly.
Oh, so maybe she can't be in the sunlight.
What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Maybe all she really wanted was to, to go outside with her friend and just live a normal life that she couldn't live. Okay, so around this time, the postman was already no more.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately.
She's not
Are you
hungry for
okay?
bread.
Well then, let's try this.
Nightmare! Good morning! How are you doing? Welcome back. What's up? Is he playing a song for her? Yeah, it's like 5 p.m. here. It's very dark already.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's
Aw.
called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier.
That's actually very true.
I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing.
Oh, I guess that's how they can communicate.
Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there.
Yeah, I suppose. Doing good. Woke up a bit ago. Well, good morning to you in that case. Yeah, it's like early, not early morning, but almost noon for you or so. I'm not sure. I think probably somewhere around that time. Honestly, I'm just doing a very seemingly tedious thing of just going through these little stories to get the fragments and get to the second ending, but they're like littered with little like cutscenes and backstories as well, which actually makes it really satisfying to go through them again to get the context.
But you're actually pretty good. Huh. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot.
The lady from the lighthouse? Wait, what does that have to do with her?
I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up?
Aww. If she wasn't a
You're
freaking
a
ball of
kind
mess,
soul,
I would have been
Louise.
touched. Very creepy. He had no clue what kind of danger he was in. Oh, 9 a.m. Oh, I see. Then it's a lot earlier, actually.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
No, that's not good at all. That is no good at all.
So, were you able to write that letter?
Oh, so there's blood on the floor now.
You know, now that I've taught you how. Write that letter?
Now we know what. I'm not gonna get jump scared like the first time.
So, were you able to write that letter?
Oh, so there's blood on the floor now.
You know, now that I've taught you how. Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush. You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours.
Probably fine, right?
So, hey, I've been thinking. How about you come live with me?
Aww.
It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around.
She can't go in the sunlight.
Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but
Aww.
it's
I bet
your
she's
choice,
sad
of
as
course.
well.
Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
Oh god. I don't think that's it at all. That's why he came over and asked us this weird question. Why did things turn out like this? Did he leave because of this body? I just want to be able to talk with him. I don't want him to be afraid of me. The tentacle is very creepy. I don't want him to hate me. I want to maintain a human form. want to look at the sun with my own eyes. I want to sing beautiful songs. Oh, that's why she was killing. She was actually killing for him. So if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human. Oh my god, that's the whole reason. That's terrible. It's so bad.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts. I think I'm in love.
Oh wow.
You can feel her power hanging in the air. She ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
It's time for us to actually tell them.
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave.
So he's the reason for everything.
So
Oh my god.
this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding. I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month?
That was so awkward.
Sorry. Clearly crossed the line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't.
Oh, she went to save him. Oh, okay.
Kaine, Emil, we'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw. The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go.
We'll try.
They're in the way.
She's just trying to find the postman to I guess save him from the wreckage or whatever.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Alright. Let's be the monster, I suppose. I don't know, this game is really messing with my head.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
You'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this.
Maybe she, ate enough people that she now can.
We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves.
Yeah, definitely a Yoko Taro game. See, now I know. I didn't used to know. Now I know.
What on earth?
She just wanted to be out in the sun. That's really all she ever wanted. Okay, I want to hear what she has to say. She gonna say something?
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. It's light. Something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, singing.
Aww.
This thing actually thinks it's a person.
Aww. It didn't matter how many people I ate. She says. I was never satisfied.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
That's terrible. I should step back. Oh, so that's why she had the singing attack of a sort. Okay, now I understand. Oh, shouldn't have been standing there, but I don't think I can get hurt because it's a. She's a low level now. So honestly, I'm just trying to reach the face. I'm trying. There we go.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
That's why she's singing. That's actually so precious, isn't it? He's the only one who was ever kind to me. Where are her parents, you know? He taught me what kindness is. I will become human. All she wanted was to be a person. And kind of knew all of these things because she could understand shades. She just, like, didn't talk to us about it. Oh, this is how... Okay, never mind. This is how I actually changed my weapon the first time. That's how I messed it up. But I can't be... Well, I can be a little hurt, but... Did I change my weapon? I didn't. Oh, ouch. It appears that I can get hurt after all. But I can't jump high enough to actually reach the little tentacle face thing. Yeah, I'm actually playing really poorly right now. But I'm not getting hurt as much. So...
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
This is so sad, Seas. Yeah, she is huge. Terrible. It's actually terrible.
Did we get it?
Sure got it.
Oh hell, that thing's huge.
Oh, this is for him. And she also has a bow that he made her and everything. No, like, I don't want to fight her anymore. It feels so bad.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Oh, that's
Shut
why
your
she
mouth.
knew.
I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
That's how she knew what she was supposed to do. I see. I see.
This thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
Yes. That is exactly what's happening. I don't think I meant to kill it.
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
Damn it!
That's how she knew, because the shade actually told her that the thing is attached to the postman. I think this is scripted. I don't think I can actually kill it. Because it is healing.
Flying our way is increasing. Yeah, I can see it. Damn it. My word, if this continues.
I don't know how I legitimately did it the first time.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, I think that's it.
This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Meal's a freaking badass.
Here and now.
The shade was right. Kidnapping people is always the solution. Look at that clean cut though. She's like hugging herself back.
Son of a... Is this thing immortal? How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
How do we stop it? I literally have no mana. My mana's not... Okay, I can... She just wants to be a human, that's all. Aww. This is the coolest thing.
I think we're in trouble.
No shit.
Do it! Stop him already!
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
No!
Don't be scared. Tsuno. Oh, she thinks she can still become human. Tsuno will become human and then we'll be able to...
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Stop! Don't hurt these people!
Don't you want to look at the sea together?
So you've been lying to me this whole time?
Totally silly.
You're a monster!
That's depressing as hell.
Stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
I am trying. Wants to be together, she says. I'm trying to press it, but I think this is scripted. It's like I have no mana, or... It did say summoning the last of your strength. Do I need to like aim? How do I aim it? Do I have to... Oh, I have to actually...
We can never be together! You disgust me!
Oh my god. So she wasn't actually in love with him. She, like, it was kind of like a daughter and father relationship. So the first assumption was kind of off, like during the first playthrough. How could I end up with such a hideous body? Aww. And yet this world. It was so full of beauty. How shitty is that? Like the game is just out there to break our heart. Just like that. A meat leader. Oh, this is when the postman came back to work.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little... I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
Alright, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Yeah, we need to tell her.
Did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
The first time we tell the truth, I want to see what happens if we lie to her.
Your husband, left town. For good, I mean.
Does that mean he fell out of love with me?
No.
Is it because we were always fighting? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
This is actually kind of even worse. Why did we lie?
I actually loved fighting with him, you know? It was the only time I felt like we were really communicating. It made me so happy in this weird way. I guess it was only me who felt that way, huh?
Yeah, we shouldn't have lied. Turned out to be bad anyway.
It saddens this old toad.
Oh no, he's very caring. Very, very caring. Just a little, arrogant and just weird in his own way. The book has a lot of soul. Probably my favorite character.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
What does it say? Come on! I haven't
I
seen...
think our friend's gonna wake up soon. Let's go.
What? No! No, I need to know! Like, they're throwing these additional cutscenes, and then they don't tell us what it is?
Hey, Kane.
If that was a good idea. So I just made mine, and he loved them. We turned a beautiful forest into this. No, my brother, we cannot defeat these humans in direct combat. So this used to be everything we okay, I know it well. An understatement. So the wolves are angry because the people turned everything into a forest. So one of our brothers is caught in a human trap. Why did they hunt us? Okay, so they captured a wolf and that triggered the whole thing. Okay, so that's what we didn't know the first time. A bunch of flea-ridden turds. Can't be letting one spoil the thing's wedding, eh? Oh my god. Like, this playthrough is making me feel like a massive jerk. Because everything's just twisted. I thought I was doing the right thing. And now, the game is just sitting there telling me that I'm mean. I don't know, as a like a completely different game, just because of the things that I know now. They haven't seen that. It's terrible. So I guess this is why they attacked in the first place. Aww. It's actually very triggering. Oh my god. Be strong, young one. Fight! Aww. We didn't know that the whole attack was like an eye for an eye thing. Now we know. That's terrible. What have we done to earn such wrath? Like, even the wolves were wounded. You're right, my brothers. We move tonight. The humans will pay for what they have done. Like, honestly, this makes me feel like, you know, people deserved it. Nothing is as it seems.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine? Oh, come on.
I like the dance. In thus and front of these beloved guests, as per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing is always hard for me. How many kisses has he had in his life? Oh my god. Wolves are coming. Run. Now I feel a lot less bad about this, but at the same time, it wasn't her fault. I understand it.
That wolf is a shade.
Raised our forests and poisoned our streams, and now you slaughter our young. We will abide your existence no longer, mankind. Shit. I guess I have to kill this wolves first. Which feels horrible. It's like, I don't know, like the game in your second playthrough, it just makes you feel like a massive jerk. I don't want to feel like this, you know? Terrible.
Fia! Fia! いや、さて、消されきの、切ってすれ。
My husband, the people are nervous.
あっち。あれ。
いや、答え降りる。
It's going to be alright. Right? She's gonna be just fine. Thank you for making someone like me your bride.
おやわりか。ち、すれて。たく。
Like, the game is just like sad from all points of view. Everything is just a ball of sad.
したかれきた。たさすとりたできた。
Well, he didn't realize that she was already happy. She was happy with him. Like, he for some reason thought that, you know, her being queen is what kind of gave her life. This cutscene never stops being painful.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
カイゼム有利。
あ、フェアス。
ヌー。
ザルツ、ザルツ、ザルガー、ザルツだ。ゾルキアレル。
ゾテイ、おられきたも。ユリペルワトル、カイザムタトデク。ラクルトデク。ゼルガントイ、カラツグキテテ、カイザムタリエキューサ。カイザムラ、夫と来て。総取りリス高い。